Sure. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Hayley, your local bushy farmer. And what we're busy with today is it's potato harvest time in the bushveld. And I was fortunate enough to get a whole sack of little early potatoes that came from a friend of mine here that lives on a farm. And I'm very happy for these. So you might be wondering, oh, hell, if you're like me that doesn't like little potatoes because it's such a mission to peel, which is why I've got my super peeler, old Matthew, over here to help me. And it's just like a real headache. However, potatoes are such a super source of of nutrient when you when things are as expensive as they are. So when you get a 25-kilo bag of little potatoes, they are valuable, and you're going to make them work. So what I'm going to do today is we are peeling as many of these as we can. We are then, oh, ouch, hot, putting them into some hot water and parboiling it. Parboil it for about 10-15 minutes. Once it's parboiled, we then bag them and flash freeze them. That is the best way to store your potatoes if you want to keep them long term and not have them go all eyes and getting growth and going all rancid on you. So the ones we don't end up using from here will definitely be going back into the ground so that we can get them growing for another potato season. So I'll take you along on the whole process of the peeling, the chucking, the boiling, and then eventually when I get them bagged and put in the freezer. Let's take you along for this. For those of you who've been wondering why I haven't posted in a while, it's because I have been undergoing major change in my life and on the farm. Along with breaking down old buildings and starting the process of building afresh, I've got new piggies coming too. I'm starting to finally feel the stress and anxiety of the last 7 years starting to lift, and the future's looking bright. To all my subscribers, thank you for watching. There's big changes coming. Stay tuned. Okay, so I've just put the pot on the stove, on my coal stove outside here. I'm loving cooking on my coal stove. I always go back to it. And we're going to give these potatoes a good 10-15 minutes just to parboil. Once they've parboiled, we're going to bag them, freeze them, and then I will show you when I put actually use some of my parboiled potatoes that I've had in the freezer that I'm going to put into the oven with my roast chicken. So you might get a looky-see at what those roast potatoes look like just now. So let these boil and we'll come back to them later when we bag and tag. Okay, so I'm ready to decant my potatoes now. And as you can see, they've cooked to just about a solid. They're still quite firm. And then they are ready for parboiling. So let's get these out and off the stove. And then we can get these frozen. And the great thing about this is you can pull them from the freezer, chip them, or chip them before they go for the freezer, and then they're ready for fries. You can keep them whole like this. The size is perfect for roast potatoes, or you can just pull them, crush them, and then you are ready to have some lovely crushed potatoes and top it up with some lovely toppings. And my one batch I'm going to boil with the skin on so that I could have some lovely mini jacket potatoes when I'm making a tray of jacket potatoes, because the skin has so much nutrient in it. So let's get this into my kitchen, bag it, and get it into the freezer. So I've got my potatoes. They're ready for decanting. It's on the bowl here, Matt. Okay, so in they go. And I am going to seal that up beautifully in its parcel. I'm going to use my container because I prefer keeping them in the container, then they don't get all squished and stuck together. Once they're nicely frozen, I will take them out and put them into a Ziploc bag. So I've got about 4 containers like this in my freezer already, and I'm going to be pulling some of my frozen ones out, using it for my roast potatoes, because I am going to be making beautiful roast chicken for Sunday with roast potatoes. And once that comes out of my coal stove oven outside, I'll give you a look-see. Okay, see you later. Okay, so I've just actually pulled my roast from the oven. It's come out fantastic. I love cooking in this coal stove. It is amazing. But just look at what these potatoes look like. Absolutely beautiful. Fluffy and soft and crispy roasted on the outside. Absolutely fantastic. So I am super glad that I've got roast potatoes for the next couple of months, and I can work my way systematically through that bag because I've managed to parboil and save most of them before they actually start going bad. So yeah, we are going to be having a little bit of a bite now. We're going to have supper, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.